the most wanted BMW. It's at this point famous in the car community, wanted and beloved by many. It's guaranteed to be in every game, just like it's guaranteed that Arsenal will bottle a trophy every season. But back when I was like a little old frozen, just a jit with a dream, started playing Need for Speed and the franchise, I wanted to build a car that pretty much holds that like same value. That's the same fate of being able to take this car of mine and take it through countless games and generations. Now, to start that off, we start in Need for Speed Payback because my very first Need for Speed game was Most Wanted, but that was on the PSP, and nobody gives a fuck like a damn about that. But like in all seriousness, Payback was like my first actual Need for Speed game that I actually beat and that I pretty much played a lot. Like my PSP had problems and I pretty much sucked back then. Now I don't, and I'm rich in the game, so there's a difference. When it came down to choosing which manufacturer, I always knew it would be BMW. One, because it's always gonna be in every Need for Speed game, unlike I don't know, maybe Toyota or like Audi in the beginning, or like Unbound. But you can't have Need for Speed without BMW. So that part was done. But now came the question of which model will it be. And as much as I love the M3, and if I remember correctly, like Payback had three M3s. It will be like one which is like you can use to make like a replica of the Most Wanted BMW. There was like this other one that was more newer, and then there was one which is the actual Most Wanted BMW that you can only get. I think it was during like the weekly hunts, if you know what I'm talking about. It was like abandoned cars. That's what it's called. It was abandoned cars when it first released, and you can get it I think after quite a while, and then until they discontinued it. So yeah, there was three of them you can get. But for me, as much as I loved it, I kind of wanted to create my own car and its own legacy. And so choosing between the M4 and the M2, like it was destined it was going to be the M2. And again, I was a kid. I didn't really know what color or style it should be, but I really liked when like I was browsing, pretty much like looking through the community tab, and I like when pretty much it would go like the wrap would fade into black, and so I kind of made it like that. And I also like the way lime green looked, and it kind of like suited and fit them too. And after some time, my beautiful wrap and car was made, and it originally was made way back like in Payback release again, $60 down at like Best Buy, and the rest was history. And again, at the time, M2 couldn't be maxed out until a later update, so it was not as popular as other cars that were like $399. And yeah, that was pretty much the struggle. Like if you were there, abandoned cars, you pretty much, if you didn't have a good car that was $399, you pretty much couldn't win. Shit, it was very hard to win, especially like in hard. So yeah, there were struggles back then, man. Now, of course, this rap of mine is number 195 when it comes to BMW M2 competition. It has got some popularity, so I can say it's infamous, but I can kind of like suck my own dick, no gay shit. But yeah, it's got some popularity. It got some numbers, and yeah, I'm pretty proud that other people decided to use my rap, on their car. Moving on, we have Need for Speed 2015, or just Need for Speed. I don't know how people call it. I don't give a shit. But this would be my second game right after. Of course, I'm not including PSP Most Wanted. So we're just gonna start from Payback to 2015, which of course came earlier, but I didn't play it. Again, how I even bought Payback and started was my brother showing me the game. I'm like, yo, that shit looks sick. And like we split the game. It was 30-30. Bought a game. Yeah, he didn't pay shit, so I bought the fucking game. And yeah, pretty much after a while, I was like, alright, 2015 on sale. It was like $5. I was like, alright, just buy it. Played it, and of course, when it came, what car am I use? I had to bring it back. I bought the M2 back from the grave, from Payback grave. Since Payback, I'll admit it's not really a good game. When it comes to customization, I like the way you can customize that has like you can like choose certain brands and you get additional points. But of course, they made it into a gotcha game, some pay to roll type shit. It's dumb. But again, back to 2015. Really good. Just the way it looks. Of course, the graphics are kind of different. The rap, of course, is trying to pretty hard to recreate, just because some of the brands are not introduced in the game. Some of them you can see are not in there. But yeah, it's the my BMW. Just to preface, it does have some downloads, but it doesn't even have 3 digits. I think I'm gonna show in the end. So yeah, if you want to find it, it's gonna be pretty hard. If you go to community tab, yeah, it's a long scroll. I tried scrolling, I couldn't find it. I just gave up. So yeah, if you want to find it, it's down there somewhere. I think it's 80, around 80 or 90. Again, pretty hard to remake, but it is what it is. You know, you gotta work with what you gotta work with. And yeah, I'll rank it in the end of the video. So yeah, Need for Speed Heat is excellent. Oh my god, I put so much time. 500 hours, I think, in my main account. Even more on my other account. So I beat the game probably like 3 times, 3 other accounts on my PlayStation. So yeah, just so much things to love and appreciate about Heat. But we're not talking about that game. We're talking about my car. And it comes back from the dead again. And yeah, it just looks absolutely stunning, beautiful, especially at night. Oh my gosh, that little gloss finish it has. Yeah, just don't know what to say. It's pretty good, solid. It doesn't have to deal with like the brands not being there, because again, it's the game after Payback from like 2015. I don't know how to describe it. It's just beautiful to see my M2 in an even better game, especially getting to use it a lot more. Cause I use it to pretty much platinum Heat. Yeah, just absolutely stunning. My M2 is. Now, of course, one of the key differences from this M2 and opposed to my other is, of course, speed hunters on the banner, like on the window in the front. I think it really suits it, so I just left it there. Simple as that. Again, Toyota's returns in the back. You're gonna see it. Engine, of course, you got an engine swap it in order for it to even be decent when it comes to racing. So I don't know specific engine. I think it sounds like a Lambo, probably. Some bullshit again. Don't flame me, man. Don't flame me. But yeah, engine swap, some few decals different. Overall, still a beast of an M2. It is. It doesn't have any downloads, which I don't really care. It's fine. But if you like to, it's pretty hard. I don't think you probably have to find deep. I don't even deep. Maybe recent stuff. Maybe I might re-upload it again. People request, but it's there. I like the rap, not the game. I like the rap. My M2 is pretty fucking good. Now, before I go into the rankings, it's pretty much hard to fuck up my BMW M2. Black tires, default BMW tires that it comes with. Just make it black. The legend as the license plate, because it's a fucking legend BMW. Come on now, and just put it like a fade near the back, and which of course is gonna be black and lime green, and a tattoo, not tattoo, a decal that will pretty much be consistent throughout the series. The only thing that's probably gonna be hard to create is the brands. They don't put it in, but that's like another problem. That's easy. So yeah, this BMW that I created in Unbound specifically is gonna be around 90 downloads. It's actually probably the closest it is to 100. I think top 100. I don't remember if it's 100. Actually, top 100 raps. It is around there though, so you don't have to go looking for it. It's fucking sick. Now for the rankings, I'll just end it off. I will go for Payback first, Unbound 2, Heat third, and then 2015, which of course it last due to the branding issues. But again, it's kind of not its fault, but it is what it is. What a BMW! Again, my BMW I pretty much created since the beginning, like almost a decade ago. I'm pretty sure. It's just absolutely cannot believe, like I just keep bringing it in through every generation, every game. Hopefully they release a new game so I can create it again. And yeah, this has been my journey with my M2. my infamous M2. You know, it's got some downloads. You know, if I say so myself. But yeah, uh, hopefully you guys can check it out. See, give it to your own car, your M2. Yeah, I know you can like give it to other cars besides an M2, but if you want to give it to your own M2, it pretty much look as sick as it could. And yeah, enough of me fucking around. I'll see you guys next time.